Alright. Out here at Pinellas County Courts. Gotta go in for this BS. Even though I had a CWP, a concealed weapons permit holder. So I paid for my rights, but they're telling me I didn't have any rights to carry a weapon.
Smug, greedy, well-fed white people have invented a language to conceal their sins. It's as simple as that.
So they're telling me I didn't have any rights to carry a weapon from wherever I happen to be, all the way to the school to pick my kid up. That whole way, you're not allowed to be armed. It's a deprivation of rights. Not only that, it's illogical. 98% of mass shootings and all. Let's go see what's up.
Okay, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, power, some type of power thing. Alright, it's got USB ports.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is it a mini speaker or something?
I don't know, that's like a camera.
It looks like a camera.
That is a camera. What do you do with that?
It looks like a camera. That is a camera. What do you do with that? A little spy camera. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Jury duty, hey, if you go over there, be careful and wear a hat. They might throw you on the ground in jail. Over a hat. This is the second floor. And they're not open for some reason. They weren't last time either. It was weird. Remodeling or something. I got this nice new parking garage out there. We got all these homeless people. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just, when the courts are not open, you know, at night, they let homeless people use that as a shelter to sleep in. You know, that way they have someplace to stay and not get kicked out of every 2 seconds. New parking garage. We'll show you that later on the way out if I make it out of here in one piece. Here, let's see what we got. There's cameras everywhere. You got the security checkpoints. You know, it's very high-tech stuff.
It's criminal, but I get it. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to
6 feet, social distancing. Oh no.
See, I didn't connect to mine.
Whoa, don't fall, guys. Whoa, don't fall. I got you. Don't worry, I'll pick you back up over here. Watch your children. Oh my God, watch your children. Please watch your children, or we'll take them. Fucking idiots. No running or playing. Is that what it said? Hold on. I gotta read it again. Did it just say no playing? Watch for children. No running or playing. Children, you're not allowed to play. How much more tyrannical can they get? Your kid's not allowed to play while they're waiting in line. Oh man. If your kid is playing, we will have Child Protective Services come and investigate you. Because your kid is playing. It's a joke. Sir? And elevator down here. Window 3, which is closed. I don't know what they do down in this window. It was apparently nothing. This must have been the department that was enforcing unconstitutional legislation, and they are now out of business. But wait a minute. These were the ones that were... Hold on. These were the ethical ones. This was the ethical window of people who are ethical. And they're closed. And then the tyrannical ones, the ones who are oppressive and tyrants and like to violate your constitutional rights, their windows are still alive and well. Look at these guys. You applying for a PD, man? Public defender? Let's see. Is that what this is for? You applying for a public defender? No, no. Yeah, because they'll charge you $50 just to push one button and tell you that you make too much for them to give you a public defender. So you just put not applicable. You just put not applicable and don't answer their banking questions and how much you make, because it's none of their damn business how much you make. Especially if they violate your rights, something you already paid for. You paid for a right, which is unconstitutional. And then they're going to violate it anyway and tell you still owe them money. Joke.
But they all had documentation. When I was 9
We'll give you a quick directory look and then we'll take it off. Because I have to purchase my video footage from the hearing. This is pre-trial, by the way. Pre-trial again. It's my second pre-trial. Yeah, I'll have to buy the footage from them if I want to prove anything. See, they get to have all the rights to your data, your defense evidence, all that stuff. This side of the sign is the most important. It tells you to wash your hands. See? This side, and they tell you where you are. You are here. And if you want to wash your hands, you have to go here. And the third floor, it's the same spot. The bathrooms are all in the same spot, guys. So, those of you like me who drink a lot of coffee and you frequent the restroom, there you go. We're flying prisoners of war flags if we're just going to violate people's rights. Spit in their face.
These writs allow them to, for one, tell you that the Constitution of the Independence does not apply here, okay? But they'll tell you that you have rights. I brought around that with a simple argument. Are you saying I have no rights? No, we're saying you have rights, but the Constitution does not apply here. So if the Constitution doesn't apply here, I have no rights. No, you have rights. So the Constitution applies here? No, it does not. There's a writ that says they don't have to follow the constitutional rights, but they have to follow your state rights.
Yeah, that's
okay?
unconstitutional.
I get that written off every time. I get that written off every time. You have to follow the Constitution. Okay, there's one. Two, if they tell you that you can't record anything, then they need to turn off their recorders, because there's nothing that the court system can do that you're not allowed to do. It's plain and simple. We are
Until you're actually deemed a prisoner of the
we
state.
are man. That is how it's applied. Even if you're a woman, we are man. They are legal fiction. Legal fiction cannot talk to man. That's why they call you a person, a defendant, all these other titles. Makes sense? But if you go in there and you state that I am not a person, I am not a defendant, I am a defendant in error, I am man. All of that stuff don't matter.
It's the legalese stuff. It's all the terminologies.
Yep.
You know.
Well, so Florida's not a common law state.
Okay.
And that's the problem. Okay. I come from a state that's common law, which means the law is based around the Constitution.
Yeah.
Federal law is based around the Constitution. Federal law trumps state law no matter where you're at. So all you have to do is say, I'm not part of these Ponzi schemes. I follow the common law of the United States of America. The Constitution is my witness, has my rights, and there's nothing you guys can do about it.
Yeah. What's your name?
Asaya.
Say it again?
Asaya.
Joshua.
Nice to meet you.
You too, man. For sure. Alright, so he's requested not have to remove my hat in the courtroom. They had me sit outside. He's going to ask the judge. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me to take my hat off. And then next thing you know, they're going to tell me how I'm supposed to practice my religion. I guess because I didn't contact my public defender, they want to reschedule. They said I'm supposed to set up an appointment with my public defender, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to talk to my public defender. I'm going to let them keep summoning me here. Because they're wasting my time. I didn't want to be in the street, so I'm going to step out there, you know. I don't want to get hassled for standing in a parking lot roadway. But yeah, this is the park garage. It's pretty new. You see what all their money goes toward. They spent a bunch of it on this beautiful parking garage, which they might let you park in if they don't first take all the spots. Usually the people that work there will park over there unless it's raining, and then they might park over here and take all the spots. So you may or may not get to utilize this, and then once it's court shut down, of course it's closed. And I was saying they should utilize this for homeless people. Like, what the hell's the problem with that? Put a couple easily cleanable restrooms in here. You know, maybe 2 or 3 shitters that you have drain floor drains and pressure washer or something. You could easily keep it clean, just spray it down real quick. Would probably help our community greatly, especially the people in need. You know, the people who are homeless, who don't have a place to go. So they could use a portion of this for the homeless people. And to me, that's a brilliant use of government asset that was paid for by the people. You know, get them out from under the damn bridge, put them somewhere a little more clean, maybe.